Good morning, students. Welcome to English class. Today in our class, we are going to learn a very beautiful motivational story. So let's start. Today we are going to start chapter 2, The Sound of Music. This chapter has two parts, and today we will start our first part. Part 1. Evelyn Glennie listens to the sound without hearing it. So first we will discuss about the title. This story is about a girl, Evelyn Glennie. She is deaf, but she listens to sound without hearing it. So this is the story that how this girl listens to sound without hearing it. So we will start the chapter. Paragraph 1. Rush or crowd jostle for position on underground train platform. A slight girl looking younger than her 17 years was nervous yet excited as she felt vibrations of approaching train. So this is the first part of first paragraph. Here you can see that first we will discuss few hard words. Jostle means push roughly. That means किसी को जोर से धक्का देना. So right now the main central character Evelyn, she is just standing in a railway platform. She is very much excited. At the same time, she is very much nervous. Here you can see that she is going with a mixed feeling. At one side, she is very much excited. Excited means she is very much happy. At other side, she is little bit nervous. The reason she is very much excited and the reason she is little bit nervous, that we will see in the second part of first paragraph. It was her first day at prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London, and daunting enough for a teenager fresh from a Scottish firm. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. Profoundly means almost completely. So before starting the chapter itself, I said that this girl is completely and profoundly deaf. Now we will just try to understand that why she was very much excited and why she was very much nervous. If you remember that in the first paragraph itself, it is said that she is able to feel the vibration of train. Okay, so just try to understand that how she can listen to sound without listening it. Okay, listens to sound without hearing it. So she was standing in the railway station. It was very crowded area है ना, बहुत ज़्यादा crowd था, बहुत उसको लोग push कर रहे थे. But she understood that train is coming. How she understood? She understood it by the vibration of the train. I think आप लोग भी जब रेलवे स्टेशन में मतलब अपने ट्रेन को चढ़ने के लिए प्लेटफॉर्म में खड़े होते इवन आप फील कर सकते हैं कि ट्रेन आता है एंड सम वाइब्रेशन यू फील इन योर लेग. So in the same way, although Evelyn was not able to listen, but she felt the vibration and she understood the train was coming. Now we will discuss that why she was very much excited. She was excited because it was her first day of her college and उसका जो कॉलेज था वो बहुत ही प्रेस्टिजियस कॉलेज था. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे आप लोगों के लिए गुरुकुल स्कूल है, इवन गुरुकुल स्कूल इज ए रेप्यूटेड स्कूल ऑफ आवर पेरिफेरी. सो इन द सेम वे the college in which Evelyn was going to join, it was a reputed college. So she was very much excited and as it was first day, means आप लोगों का भी स्कूल में जो पहला दिन रहा होगा, आप भी शायद थोड़ा नर्वस हुए होंगे, है ना. So you can understand she is a girl who cannot listen. तो वो आप लोगों से शायद थोड़ा ज़्यादा नर्वस थी. And she was very young. She was on the peak of her teenage. That she was 16, 17 years old. So this was an introductory paragraph where Evelyn was introduced as a teenager. Okay, Evelyn was introduced in the first paragraph as a teenager and she is completely deaf. Evelyn Glennie losses of hearing had been gradual. Gradual मतलब slowly. So what our narrator is saying that जो एवलिन का डेफ होने का जो प्रोसेस था, it was very gradual. That means it was not like that suddenly one day she became deaf, but it happened very slowly. And in the coming part we will see that what and how she had become deaf. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong. When the 8 years old Eveline was waiting to play the piano, they called her name and she didn't move. I suddenly realized she had not heard, says Isabel Glennie. Okay, Isabel Glennie. Remember that Isabel Glennie is mother of Eveline Glennie. And she says that for first time Eveline's mother noticed that there is some problem in her listening. The scene was one such scene that कोई पियानो बजाने का कंपटीशन होने वाला था, तो सारे कॉन्टेस्टेंट्स थे वो लाइन से खड़े थे. And from the backstage, when Eveline's name was called, she was not able to listen. And at that point of time, her mother understood that she has some problem in listening. But उस टाइम पे ये फिक्स नहीं था कि उसको ये प्रॉब्लम कितना है. But anyhow, her mother understood that she has some problem in listening. For quite a while, Eveline managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated and her headmistress urged मतलब किसी को फोर्स करना, किसी को रिक्वेस्ट करना, urged her parents to take her to a specialist. So means जब 8 years की थी, और means remember that when Eveline was 8 years, okay, when she was 8 years, her mother had noticed that she was having some problem in her ears. She was not able to listen. But Eveline had concealed it. Concealed मतलब छुपाना, to hide. Definitely एक 8 years के बच्चे के लिए थोड़ा embarrassing था कि वो बाकी बच्चों के साथ शेयर कर सके कि she is having some problem in listening. So उसने क्या किया? She concealed it. She hid it from her teachers and friends. But she was not able to take this concealment for a long time. When she was 11 years old, her teacher had noticed that this girl is having some problem. Means जब वो 11 years की थी, उसकी एक टीचर ने नोटिस किया कि Eveline is not normal, she is having some problem. इसके पीछे मेन रीजन था her marks were deteriorating मतलब उसके जो नंबर्स थे वो नीचे की तरफ आ रहे थे. So yet one more thing you can understand that once when Eveline was normal, वो जब normal थी, she was very good in her studies. But as she was not able to listen that what teachers are speaking, gradually her marks got deteriorated and her teacher had called her parents. Now you only think that how lucky you are, means आप लोग कितने लकी हैं कि आप लोग अपने टीचर्स, अपने पेरेंट्स, अपने फ्रेंड्स की बातों को अच्छे से सुन सकते हैं. सो डेफिनेटली यू कैन थिंक दैट हाउ लकी यू आर टुडे, है ना. आज के दिन में अगर आप अपने आप को अपने टीचर्स की बात सुन सकते हैं, अपने पेरेंट्स की बात सुन सकते हैं, तो डेफिनेटली यू आर लकी. सो एनी हाउ Eveline was not one such girl who was going to stop here, है ना. She had made many success in her life that we will see in the coming paragraph. And what teacher had told that Eveline should take her to a specialist, है ना. स्पेशलिस्ट मतलब क्या होता है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आपको कान को कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो आप लोग कौन से डॉक्टर के पास जाएंगे? ENT. If you have some problem in your skin, you will go to dermatologist or skin specialist. Okay. If you have a problem in your eye, you have to go to an eye doctor or ophthalmologist. So देखो आप स्टूडेंट्स, to each doctor, है ना, हम बोलते हैं चाइल्ड डॉक्टर, but it is not actually child doctor, is a pediatric or pediatrician. So I am giving a homework that today you just search it from anywhere, and we will just next class we will try to I will ask it to write the name of different doctors in the comment box, है ना, कि हम कैंसर डॉक्टर को क्या बोलते हैं, हम स्किन डॉक्टर को क्या बोलते हैं, जो डॉक्टर हड्डियों को देखते हैं वो डॉक्टर को क्या बोलते हैं. दिस वन इज योर होमवर्क. that I will discuss in your next class. Okay, so here we अभी हम लोग कहानी में क्या देखे थे? When Eveline was 8 years old, for first time her mother noticed that she was having some hearing problem, and when she was 11 years old, we had found that her teacher had called her mother, और टीचर ने मदर को दो बातें बोली थी. First we had seen that she has taken to a specialist. Now we will see that the second thing what the teacher had told. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to a school for deaf. Everything suddenly looked black, says Eveline. So we had seen that first her teacher said that take this girl to a specialist. जब स्पेशलिस्ट के पास गए तो जो स्पेशलिस्ट डॉक्टर ने बोला था कि एवलिन जो है वो कम्प्लीटली डेफ हो चुकी है ना. शी कैन नॉट लिसन एनीथिंग. शी इज टोटली डेफ, टोटल डेफ. दैट मीन्स 100% डेफ. शी कैन नॉट इवन लिसन टू अ ड्रॉप ऑफ अ पिन. इवन शी कैन नॉट लिसन टू द थंडर्स, एंड शी वाज फीलिंग वेरी बैड. अब उसको बुरा तो लग रहा था कि शी विल नेवर एबल टू लिसन. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, वन मोर थिंग डॉक्टर सेड कि अब वो नॉर्मल बच्चों के साथ नहीं पढ़ सकती है. She has to take some special schools. I hope you might be aware that there are some schools which take care of different kinds of students, those who cannot see, those who cannot walk, and so, है ना. So now Eveline is just means got suggestion that she has to take admission to some other school, and she says that everything seems to be black. What does this sentence mean? That everything seems to be black. Try to write it in the comment box that everything seems to be black. That means she was not able to understand what to do in the future, है ना. Suddenly एक दिन उसको कोई बोलता है कि अब तुम नॉर्मल स्कूल में नहीं पढ़ सकती हो. She was feeling very bad, and what she was saying, उसका पूरा black दिख रहा था. That means she was not able to think that what she will do in the future. So you can understand that this was one of the most difficult time in Eveline's life and her parents' life. But Eveline was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life, pursue her interest in music. One day she noted a girl playing xylophone. Xylophone जो होता है ना, that is a musical instrument with row of wooden bars of different length. In page number 18, if you look at page number 18, you can get a picture of xylophone. Okay, and decided that she wanted to play it too. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Fox. Percussionist means a person who plays drum and some more musical instruments. Ron Fox spotted her potential. He began by turning to large drum to different notes. Don't listen through your ears, he would say. Try to sense it some other way. So now what happened? Eveline says that she was feeling that everything was total blank. She was not able to think that what she have to do, है ना. Means वो समझ नहीं पा रही थी कि उसको फ्यूचर में क्या करना है. And at that time, only that days, she heard that one of her friend, one girl, she was playing some instrument, है ना, xylophone. She was playing it, and उसको वो जैसे सुनती है, she makes a strong determination. She decides that now she has to learn music. Means अब वो decide करती है कि उसको किस field में जाना है, and she decides that now she will learn how to play music. मीन्स जैसे ही बात को वो बताती है अपने टीचर्स को कि दैट शी वांट टू बिकम अ म्यूजिशियन, उसको फ्यूचर में म्यूजिशियन बनना है. एट दैट टाइम व्हाट हैपेंस, हर टीचर डिस्करेज्ड हर. मीन जो भी उसके टीचर्स थे दे से दैट यू कैन नॉट हियर, है ना, तुम सुन नहीं सकते हो, यू आर अ डेफ, देन हाउ यू विल बी अ म्यूजिशियन. हर टीचर्स डिस्करेज्ड हर. इवन समटाइम हैपेंस इट विद यू आल्सो कि आप कुछ अच्छा करने के लिए जाते हैं और आपके पेरेंट्स और आपकी टीचर्स आपको शायद थोड़ा डांट देते हैं और आपको शायद थोड़ा बुरा लगता होगा, है ना. बट इन द सेम वे व्हाट हैपेंड हियर, एवलिन आल्सो फेल्ट वेरी बैड एज शी वाज नॉट एबल टू she was not able to she was not being encouraged by the teachers. But anyhow, एवलिन के लाइफ में कुछ अच्छा होता है अभी, एंड एक परफ्यूसनेस है ना, जो मतलब एक ऐसा इंसान रॉन फॉब्स उसकी लाइफ में आता है जो कि एक म्यूजिशियन था, एंड एज Forbes was a musician, he understood that this girl has potential. Forbes को समझ में आ जाता है कि इस गर्ल में पोटेंशियल है, एंड वहां से एवलिन की ट्रेनिंग शुरू होती है। किस चीज के लिए? म्यूजिक सीखने के लिए। नाउ आई थिंक यू आर आल्सो थिंकिंग दैट हाउ एवलिन she cannot hear for sound, then how she will be learning music, वो म्यूजिक कैसे सीखेगी। तो अब उनका जो प्रैक्टिस शुरू होता है दैट वी विल डिस्कस। इवन आपके साथ भी कई बार ऐसा होता होगा, कई बार भी डेफिनेटली होता होगा ना, कि आप जैसे किसी पार्टी में आप डीजे में हैं, डीजे बज रहा है एंड यू फील सम स्पेशल हार्ट बीट्स, थोड़ा ग्रो हो रहा है, सम वाइब्रेशंस इन योर लेग। अगर आपको याद होगा, डेफिनेटली याद होगा, बिफोर मींस इन द फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ इटसेल्फ वी हैड सीन एवलिन को कैसे समझ में आया था कि ट्रेन आ चुका है। She understood it by the vibration. So, with the listening to this vibration, she learned the music, and Ron Fox helped her to learn the music. Says Evelyn suddenly, I realized I could feel the higher drums from the waist up and lower one from the waist down. Forbes repeated the exercise, and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. I had learned to open my mind and body to sounds and vibration. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. The last two lines of this paragraph is very important. If you have your books with you, just underline those lines. Okay, student? So what she is saying that रॉन फॉब्स ने उसकी ट्रेनिंग स्टार्ट की, और ऐसा होता था कि जब ड्रम जोर से बजता था, एवलिन फील दैट वाइब्रेशन इन द लोअर पार्ट ऑफ हर बॉडी, एंड द ड्रम वाज बीटन इन द लोअर वॉइस, शी फेल्ट द वाइब्रेशन इन द अपर बॉडी, एंड इन दिस वे शी स्टार्टेड टू सेंस द म्यूजिक। उसको इस तरह म्यूजिक समझ में आने लगा। वन मोर टाइम आई एम रीडिंग द लास्ट लाइन, आई हैड लर्न टू ओपन माई माइंड and body to sounds and vibration. एवलिन ने क्या सीखा था? She cannot listen, she cannot hear, so she had opened her mind, she had opened her body to feel and listen the sounds and vibration. उसने एक चीज सीख लिया था कि वो कैसे उस म्यूजिक को फील करे, और उसके बाद जो हुआ इट वाज sheer determination. sheer determination मतलब गहरा determination and गहरा hard work. ऐसे बचपन से आपने सुना होगा the key to success is hard work. सुना है कि नहीं आप लोगों ने? राइट, यस और नो? हैव यू हर्ड दैट की टू सक्सेस इज हार्ड वर्क? सो हियर व्हाट एवलिन डिड इज हार्ड वर्क, एंड दिस हार्ड वर्क हैड मेड हर समथिंग रिमार्केबल दैट टुडे यू आर लर्निंग अबाउट एवलिन. She never looked back, and from that point onward she toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra. And by the time she was 16, she had decided to make music her life. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the Academy. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performance. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. So this paragraph is saying about the remarkable achievement which Evelyn had achieved in her life. You remember that the story started at that time she is 17 years old and she was just going to the college. So in this paragraph what it was said, when she learned to open her mind and body to listen to sounds and vibration, from that point she decided she will be a musician. उसने डिसाइड कर लिया, चाहे टीचर कुछ बोले, पेरेंट्स कुछ बोले, वो क्या बनेगी? शी विल बी अ म्यूजिशियन, एंड शी हैड स्टार्टेड हर ट्रेनिंग. स्टार्टिंग उसने कैसे किया? शी वाज अ पार्ट ऑफ ऑर्केस्ट्रा. ऑर्केस्ट्रा मींस, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय ऑर्केस्ट्रा? प्लीज राइट इट. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय ऑर्केस्ट्रा? Orchestra is a ग्रुप ऑफ म्यूजिशियन, है ना, एक म्यूजिशियंस का ग्रुप होता है. एट फर्स्ट शी वाज अ पार्ट ऑफ ऑर्केस्ट्रा, बट by seeing her talent she started giving solo performances. Solo performance, है ना, from a member of orchestra she started to give solo performance, and then she had appeared for audition to take admission in a college, and she got admission in the most prestigious college, है ना, सबसे prestigious, सबसे अच्छे कॉलेज जो म्यूजिक में था उसमें उसका एडमिशन हुआ. and that admission was for 3-year course, and within that 3-year course she had got so many awards for her remarkable performance. So just when only it was the first step, Evelyn एक first step लिया, she just started to learn the music, started to feel the vibration, and you just see that how successful she became at the age of 17 years. She was just 17 years and she was a successful musician. And for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. If you work hard, know where you are going, you will get there. And she got right to the top. The world's most sought after multi-percussionist with a mastery of some 1,000 instruments and hectic international schedule. Paragraph 5, है ना? If you want, you can mark paragraph 5. This paragraph 5 is saying about all the achievements of Evelyn, है ना? She was a very young girl, but she was one such musician. एक ऐसी musician थी जिसको almost सारे musical instruments बजाने आते थे. She was having a hectic schedule. Hectic schedule means she was having very busy schedule. उसका schedule बहुत busy था. Means she was on, we can see that she was on tour. She has one day she will be in one country, there she will be performing. From that she will go to some other country, there she will be performing. Because today Evelyn is a very successful musician. She was a very good musician. And all this happened because of sheer determination and hard work. Paragraph 5 we have finished. Right now I am giving a homework. You just note all the word meanings in your class of copy, है ना? That word meanings is given in this right side of the chapter that you can write, and we can do one thing. 6th paragraph we will finish now itself, and from 7th paragraph we will do it in the next class. So I am reading paragraph 6. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing in our 2-hour discussion. She never missed a word. Men with bushy beard give me trouble. She loved. It is not just watching the lips, it is whole face. So right now one person is taking interview, है ना, वो interview ले रहे हैं, and the person who was taking the interview, he is sharing his experience. He is sharing his experience that although Evelyn was not able to listen, but for 2 hours this interview was carrying on, and Evelyn was doing it very functionally, doing it very smoothly. Means Evelyn जो थी वो एक single word को नहीं छोड़ रही थी. जो भी जो इंटरव्यू था वो पूछा जा रहा था, all the answers were given by her correctly. It was given by her correctly. So the person who is taking interview was astonished that how a girl who cannot listen, how she is giving such a good interview. But here what happened? Here Evelyn says that. Can you guess that how Evelyn used to answer those questions? Can you say that the girl who cannot listen, how she was answering the question which was asked by the person who was taking interview? She was reading the lips. Even आप भी कई बार जब कोई प्रोग्राम वगैरह देखते तो आपको साउंड सुनाई नहीं देता वो क्या बोल रहा है, बट बाय द मूवमेंट ऑफ लिप्स इट वाज क्लियरली अंडरस्टूड दैट कि वो क्या बोलना चाहता है. Clear student? So as already I had given one homework that we have to write the word meaning, plus one more homework I had given to you. That homework is that we have to search for the doctors, what we call doctors, है ना, जो स्किन का ट्रीटमेंट करते हैं, जो हड्डियों को डॉक्टर करते हैं, हड्डियों को डॉक्टर्स होते हैं. So this 2 thing is your homework, and from paragraph 6 we will continue in the next class. So students, thank you.